I keep battling with self-hate, and self-hate comes because of mistake I've been doing. Same mistake over and over again. So recently I've been approached by a psychopath. Why do I know he was a psychopath? Because a normal person would not approach a woman in a similar situation. I was leaving my boxing gym, and that psychopath, he was also working out there. And it was only two of us. It was weekend, Sunday, no one around in the basement. And I felt safe because I'm protected by God, by higher power. I'm not scared of anything and of anyone. So I was safe there. I was keeping my distance, doing my thing. I was doing my routine, focusing on my progress. However, when I was leaving, he unexpectedly approached me. And he started to give me some compliments about my working out and how I was doing things very fast and how I was going for so long. Basically giving me some compliments about my skills and abilities. And I don't need compliments. I know everything about myself. I'm my biggest critic and my biggest supporter. So I really can care less about a stranger giving me any compliments. Moreover, I have online boxing coach who is a champion. So I totally aware of everything I do and of all of my mistakes. And I do a lot of mistakes and I can see it. I am not blind. I do a lot of mistakes in my boxing routine. So I don't need any suggestions, comments from a stranger at the gym. I don't care about his level of expertise. I didn't ask him for any advice or compliments. And I don't like to be approached in the area where there is only two of us, in the basement. That basement is so strange. I don't like the area down below the ground. I don't like it. So, because he approached me unexpectedly, I started talking to him back. And later on, after I already left, I realized that I give out my personal information. The information I didn't want to give, I gave. Like the location. Because he asked where I live. And I gave him a location, not exact location, but I told him the city. And that was not the right way, because ladies, while recovering from abuse, you're going to be approached by other psychopaths, by other people who are not going to approach you with good intent. They're going to approach you to do some harm for you if you're not careful enough. So basically, after I left the gym, I was thinking about that conversation and how I reacted, and I realized I did a lot of mistakes. I gave out some personal information, not critical one. It was not critical information, but still, why did I do it? After learning so much about psychopath, after being abused, why I keep doing the same thing over and over again, giving out my information to a stranger who means nothing to me, who I never going to meet again in my entire life. It shows that trauma has a so deep impact that sometimes I'm so much stressed out that I cannot control I cannot control what I say. That's the honest truth. I cannot control what I say sometimes, especially when someone approached me suddenly and I was thinking about totally different things. Ladies, be careful. These psychopaths are everywhere. They are going to approach you, especially when you're recovering from the abuse from your toxic ex-boyfriend. They feel your vulnerability. They feel your weaknesses. And if you like attention from other men, they can feel it too. I really don't need attention from other men because I found peace right now on my own. I have a lot of things to accomplish and I have mission in life that is way too important than getting attention from strangers. But again, I was trapped again, did the same mistakes. Ladies, this is so important, crucially important, that if some stranger approach you and try to converse with you, asking you personal questions, never answer them because you don't know who that stranger is. You don't know him. He might be another psychopath. There are too many psychopaths out there. And you don't know how that psychopath is going to use the information you just gave him. I'm not worried about him specifically, but I worry about myself. I worry that I keep doing the same mistakes. I'm protected by high power. I'm safe. However, I just don't like that I keep talking to these strangers who approach me. I have to stop that. And I'm recording this. Yes, I'm ashamed to admit my mistake. I'm ashamed. Because I'm preaching this all the time. Don't talk to strangers. Don't give out your personal information. I preach this all the time, and yet I do the same mistake over and over again. So I'm ashamed to admit it. However, one day someone will watch this video and learn from my mistakes.